And there, my friends, once again doing a react there from the Horror Short Party channel. Alright, oldies. Let's see there another story, another bizarre story from him, right, old man? He and SpongeBob in question, let's see what's going to happen, right? Here we are once again in Bikini Bottom. And we see once again, right, Patrick feeding on jellyfish, right, dude? Are you watching your little Earth television? Who gets a shock there, bro? It even seems like he likes it. Look at his face there of someone who's enjoying it. Jeez, huh? Is this a drug for him? It seems so, right? But on the other side there, man, we see SpongeBob in his house. The pineapple house, right? And he's watching Patrick. In his mind, Patrick is just pretending to be dumb, you know? And that he lives in that place right there. And in fact, he's there questioning, is he acting? Is he pretending to be dumb? He keeps looking there, my god, just look at their image. Everything is glitched there. They look like deformed zombies. What kind of rotten tooth is that, man? Are you crazy? And SpongeBob sees that their relationship was fake, man. It was all an act by Patrick. It's not possible. And at that moment, Patrick calls him, right, man, inviting him to dinner. And SpongeBob ended up accepting, right? There he was going to expose the truth. He was going to expose that Patrick was just a liar. But when he got there, right, dude? There was nothing, man. There was nothing to eat. How does a guy invite you to his house to eat and doesn't have a... Not even anything. What's that, man? Then Patrick tells SpongeBob to go to the Krusty Krab to get something, a Krabby Patty. But he ends up refusing, right? Today is Sunday, man. It's impossible to get anything as it's closed. Then, the argument between these two lunatics who are completely out of their minds begins. SpongeBob wanted to be at home having fun there, watching television, but he was called to go. And there's no food. And the argument started, man, speaking and exposing the truth, saying that Patrick is lying, that he's not stupid. In fact, he plays dumb. And the drama keeps unfolding, my man, up until now. From this break in this friendship, right, bro? He says that friends have to be 100% honest and there's no lie, right, bro? There can't be any lies. And he said there that he's acting, bro. What's this, man? Patrick doesn't respond directly, right, bro? And ends up making a dirt burger. Just to see if SpongeBob stays quiet, right? Now he's pissed off. Now there's gonna be trouble, huh, bro? My god, let's see what's gonna happen. There, SpongeBob is determined, thinking he's lying, that it's all an act, that he's not stupid, that he just pretends. And now he's saying that how many starfish are in this head, making you play such a role? SpongeBob got hallucinated there, got crazy, man. Oh man, then he tried to open his head there to see what was going on, what was in there. Wow, then the madness took over SpongeBob in this theory that he was acting, right, man? All of this. My god, man, what madness. Actually, it was already for Patrick. Your friend is trying to remove your head, your brain. But there's nothing in there. Empty. He just took out a heart there, see? And like that, SpongeBob ended his friend Patrick. Wow, man, what a mess. Oh, another bizarre story involving Patrick and SpongeBob. What's this, man? Are you crazy? Now SpongeBob will have to live with this, right? With this weight on his conscience. How is he going to work the next day? Face people after having done this. My god, so many graves there, see. Apparently it's not the first time SpongeBob buries someone, right? Full of tombstones there, see. My god, man. The problem actually is SpongeBob. And my brother, in this next video, man, we're going to see another bizarre theory involving SpongeBob that's circulating on the internet, you know. And the thing is, man, let's find out, dude, what's behind the Krabby Patty formula, you know? This very burger that he makes every day at his job. And countless people eat throughout the week, month, and year. Today, this confidentiality will be revealed. And the next story, man, reveals this disturbing discovery. And it might make the SpongeBob fans never look at the Krabby Patty the same way again. He was hired as a full-time cook, right, man? He's been in this routine for decades now, hasn't he, dude? He's the grill man of the thing, you know? He's frying burgers, puts the burger on the bread, puts all the stuff on it, and gives it to the customer, right? More specifically there, everything at the Krusty Krab restaurant. Or would it be Krusty in our language, right? The hottest spot in Bikini Bottom where everyone goes to eat this famous burger to earn less than minimum wage. Oh, crazy dude. And call that stingy Mr. Krabs. But despite being the main chef, he still doesn't know what the hell the secret formula of the burger is. He knows the ingredients and such for the crab burger, right? Yeah, but he doesn't know the secret formula, right, bro? One day while he was taking an order from some customer, he decided to take a look out the kitchen window and call the other employee, right, who goes by the name of Squidward, and he responded as usual. Right, with that air of superiority, I said it wasn't anything important. I just wanted to chat a bit, but I insisted and asked, right bro, if he knew anything about this secret formula of the crab burger. He laughed and said he knew, but that he wouldn't share it with anyone. I said he was bluffing and no one knows the secret formula, besides Mr. Krabs. But then he asks me, why did I ask? Whoa, Mr. Krabs shows up, dude. Surprising, what is this? And he asks SpongeBob which competitor sent him to do this dirty job there. Right, old man trying to find out the secret formula. Got anxious there, swallowed hard, right? But he said that his loyalty belongs to Mr. Krabs. His eyes seemed to penetrate my entire body. What is this? Ha 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 ha. He began to show his claws and a smile and said, "We'll see about that. Now get back to your work." So Squidward and SpongeBob returned to their tasks, suspicious, right, of Mr. Krabs. He was then called into Mr. Krabs' office thinking he was going to be fired right by him. However, when he opened it, there was no one in the office, man. Just a Krabby Patty on his desk. He then approached to take a look. Right, dude? When he reached out to grab the burger, he was startled by the sound of claws and looking at him. The crab was moving with its claws, with threatening gestures. Right, man? Oh, man, that's crazy. He begged not to be fired. However, Mr. Krabs says that would be one of the least of his problems. He ends up deciding to forgive him, right, man? He won't blame him for being seduced by some scoundrel trying to steal his formula. And he leaves a warning for him, right? If he did that again, he might not be so generous next time. Ah, no problem, sir. I will never say this here or anywhere else. I swear to you, sir, on my life. Look at the face of this crazy guy. He's tied up, looks like the devil. Check out Siri's eyes going from one side to the other there. Oh, it's tied up, my old man. So SpongeBob sees someone taking a picture and goes to take a look there, right? What's going on? And the guy asks if he doesn't work there, right? Thought it was Plankton who was behind this. And said it was something about Mr. Krabs' daughter. As soon as he blinked, the guy ran away. And he never showed up again. But that stuck in his mind. The guy was terrified, saying something about Mr. Krabs' daughter. And that stayed in my mind. The curiosity started to grow more and more, right? While Mr. Krabs was on the phone, he asked Pearl how she was doing. She wasn't blinking. She had a strange look and said that everything was fine. He was a bit awkward to ask, but ended up doing it, and asked how Mr. Krabs and she met. He only remembered being very poor at the time, but when her father took her in, he started to have a very comfortable life, right? And she said she was grateful he ended the call and asked something similar, and he responded aggressively. Then the old man got pissed off, right, bro? What interest is this in his personal life? It's smelling suspicious there, right? These attitudes of Bob, more and more excuses from Bob. What is this, man? You're lying badly, huh? The guy is going to fire you. Another thing there, right? This story is smelling strange to me. He said, threaten Bob, now there. Oh, what is this, man? If you have more crazy questions there, Bob, he kills you, bro. But that cloth there on your sponge. Now, discovering the truth was a matter of honor for him, bro. After the shift ended, he went there to inspect Mr. Krabs' office. And inside, he was almost discovered by Mr. Krabs, who was pacing back and forth. But when he could, he managed to discover something, man. There were bloody suitcases in the closet, and when he opened it, he saw stinky bodies, and it didn't take long for him to realize they were whales. That's when he discovered everything. The reason Pearl didn't know what happened to her parents, it was exactly that, man. Because the Krabby Patties were so tasty, Mr. Krabs ended up with her parents and used their remains as part of the Krabby Patties to feed the masses. Now he knows why they call it a secret formula and how many years Mr. Krabs has been a sick bastard. He not only profited from these deaths but also adopted her. That explains why he's a crab and she's a whale, right? What's this, dude? Bizarre theory, the cheese Siri used Pearl's parents as like secret formula for her crab burger and adopted her afterwards, right, dude? Wow, my old man. No, dude, I can't trust this cheese Siri there. I wouldn't doubt that after finishing that raw material. There, he doesn't end up with Pearl too, dude. You're crazy. What do you guys think there, old man, of this react? Leave it in the comments.